When I converted my camper van, I specifically wanted the habitation area insulated to allow for trips away during all 4 seasons, and figured the cab would just have to look after itself. One puppy later, who has to be in line of sight or in a crate to avoid everything being chewed, and I now need the cab area to share the warmth or the cool of the habitation area, as the only place the dog crate would fit was where the front passenger seats used to be. I had previously purchased a cheap and cheerful shiny sunblind on a just-in-case basis, but like a lot of these cheap generic products, it's thin and fragile and kept falling off the windscreen and the door windows. The usual Google search for a 2016 Mercedes Sprinter specific summer and winter blind set came up with very few options. However, I did eventually find a dedicated set of blinds on Amazon. So 80 galactic credits later and my CovProtec blinds arrived in a couple of days. Are they any good? The blinds come in a carry bag, which will store away on one of my overhead cab shelves along with the Wild Earth awning. I chose the black polyester damp resistant facing material out of the very reasonable choice of colours that they had to offer. I decided to start off having the black facing on the inner side with the reflective coated silver foil on the outside to reflect the sun. The choice is made by placing the suction cups on the silver reflective side or the black material side using the solid mounts in the blind, which is what allows them to be reversible. Build quality throughout is excellent, and the round suction cups are not the usual cheap plastic, but are purposeful and click in and out of the dedicated reinforced mounts in the blind with a reassuring feel. The materials used are of good quality and not likely to rip or tear anytime soon. The blinds have a padded feel from the inner pocketed insulation layer and are of a sufficiently solid structure to be relatively rigid and self-supporting on the windows. The blinds fit as designed, albeit with a very slight gap around the edge of the windscreen, which will disappear as the creases come out, I reckon. Fit on the side windows is excellent. There is a separate insert for those of us without rear view mirrors, and Velcro pads are provided to fix it in place. The blinds survived the overnight test with none of the suction cups coming unstuck. So a much better result than expected, which will provide the chance of some van, man and dog trips all year round. It's all good.